because it just depends on the reading. But I'm going to be uploading a video tomorrow. I'm going to be uploading subliminals, and I'm also going to be uploading a pick a card. But this is just more like a full moon reading for this particular video. So like what's coming in, what's going on, what does the collective need to know? But tomorrow I'm going to be doing a pick a pile mostly related to love, right? But my manifestations are also related to beauty and love. But I also made a mini manifestation subliminal video on my TikTok to do with abundance and money. And that's the best thing to manifest during the full moon in Aquarius. Me, I just love money, like not in a greedy way, but I'm a Taurus, Vedic. Well, according to Vedic astrology, I'm a Taurus, and my literal name means living prosperous, good life, you know? So, making money is my thing. So I really care a lot about career and money. I don't know if it's the masculine energy I have or whatever it may be, but that's just me. I love love, don't get me wrong. I have a perfect balance of masculinity and femininity, but I just think money is important these days for, freedom, safety, security, not for the vanity reasons like getting designers. But anyways, I digress. So I call upon my angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors. I like to know. So what's coming in, in fact, not even what's coming in. What does the collective need to know right now? What does the collective need to know right now? Let's make this general. It doesn't always have to be love related. What's the collective? Those who watch this video, those it can resonate with. What does the collective need to know? What's going on in their life? We have throat chakra. We have marriage. We have I love you. We have manifestation. We have maybe. And we have job and finances. Oh, wow. And then at the bottom, we have twin flame. I'm going to flip it this way. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I need to clarify this throat chakra of the job and business. Can you clarify the throat chakra? Some of you may be destined to do a job that requires speaking out, even if that's something you're not supposed to do or not usually wanting to do, an authoritative kind of position. Wow. Okay. So a lot of things are coming in for you, collective, with the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this throat chakra, clarified by the jobs and finances. I tried to clarify what this could mean further, and what came up was a death card and the Emperor. So what this is telling me is, some of you may not be the type of person that speaks out. You do a job that doesn't require much speech. You just keep yourself to yourself. You stay in your lane. Or you may like to pursue jobs that don't require speaking, or you just get to just do your job and go home. Like you may be an introvert, or you may be someone who's quite quiet. And if you do resonate with that personality type that doesn't really want much attention to themselves, Spirit is letting you know that whatever job that you're doing, you're about to change direction. There's something that is calling you to speak out. There's something that's calling you to put yourself out there. So you may be destined for a job that requires a lot of communication, maybe being like an influencer or a teacher or a lecturer or a barrister if it's law, like something that requires your voice. And maybe this may have been very uncomfortable for some of you, because you may feel like, oh, I'm not really the type of person to want to like put myself out there to that extent. Like I'm not that confident with speech. But Spirit is saying that's something you're destined to do. Some of you are destined to be a leader. And it doesn't have to be a political leader or a president or a mayor. Like it just means like your voice is actually really important. Like you are very intelligent people. And a lot of people will benefit from your intelligence. It's like you're very wise, and I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to share things. So maybe if you felt like I'm not really an internet kind of person, you're being encouraged to post content about something that you're very wise on, something that's going to help millions of people. But this may be hard for some of you because you may be like an introvert. You may feel like I don't want to put myself out there. I like keeping in my lane. But Spirit is saying that's what's going to make you the most money. So if you resonate Of course, this won't resonate with everyone, but if you resonate with that personality type and you felt like you went in a direction for one career path and it hasn't been working out, you just feel like it doesn't resonate, it's just not working out for you, or you're trying so hard to achieve something, it's not working out for you, it's because you're supposed to do something else. You're supposed to do something that requires a voice. Some of you could be singers, rappers, artists, or just people who are spokespeople, influencers, teachers, lecturers, barristers, judges. Like some of you are meant to do a role, or just activists, activism. You don't even have to speak. You could just be posting things, but there's something that requires your voice and your opinion and your thoughts on something. And you may be like, oh, it's none of my business type of person, I'm not going to put myself out there. But you don't realize that you are delaying your own path of wealth. Something that requires you to speak out or use your voice is needed for you to attract very much abundance. You may feel like, oh, why me? There are billions of people that can do the job. There's too much competition. No one will take notice of me. You are completely wrong, because this is actually destined for you. Some of you could be life path number 1. Some of you could be life path number 3. Some people could be life path number 4. Or some people could be life path number 2. But either way I'm getting is that you've always resonated with just keeping yourself to yourself and being in your own zone. But there's some changes that are going to be happening in your life that are going to force you to become confident enough to put your voice out there. There's so many people who are putting their voice out there who don't even deserve a space to even fucking speak, if I'm going to keep it real. And then there are people like you who do need to put your voice out there because it's going to benefit people. You could be sitting on the fence about this. You could be thinking, that's crazy talk. I don't want to do that. The more you fight it, the more God is going to put some, obstacles in your way, because you're fighting what is actually destined for you rather than just accepting it and being in flow with it. And I can actually resonate with this because as a kid, don't get me wrong, I've always loved the spotlight. I've always loved putting myself out there. I've always been confident enough to do that. But even my path to spirituality, that is something I did not like. You know, religion kind of made me feel like, why would I want to get into tarot reading? Why would I want to get into spirituality, crystals, rocks, spiritual awakening, healing people, helping people? Why would I, using my clairvoyant and my clairaudient gifts, why would I want to do that? I don't want to be a freak. No one's going to love me. No one's going to take me seriously. I'm not going to have friends. I'm not going to relate to people. Why would I get into that? I was actually, when I was a child, you know, somebody told my dad that, like, this is something that you were meant to do as one of your streams of income, which it is one of my streams of income. Someone told me that this is part of your purpose. This is something you're supposed to do. And I was like, hell no. Why would I want to be a freak? That's literally the mentality I had. But little did I know, many years later, look at me, now I'm 25, now I'm doing this. And I started doing tarot reading when I was 20, when I just turned 20. You know, and that's when I discovered things like this. So 5 years ago. But if you told me about tarot cards and spirituality, like when I was a teenager, for example, I'd say, oh my God, that's a sin. That's not great. That's weird. That's for freaky weirdos. I would never, ever do that, you know? So it's amazing that sometimes you fight destiny, but it's meant to be, you know? It's kind of like my dad wanted me to go to a girls' school when I was young because he didn't want me to get pregnant early and like have boyfriends. Boom. I went to a girls' school, but I still got pregnant early, you know? Like, that's just basically trying to say is you can't fight destiny. What is destined for you is destined for you. No matter how many obstacles are put in your way, it's not going to triumph the destiny that is ordained for you. So some of you are going through or have gone through a lot of difficulties in your life, a lot of pain, a lot of strife, a lot of struggle. But that struggle and that pain, for some of you, it's not going to end until you change yourself. It's going to bring about like a new growth, a transformation, hence why we have the death card. So if you're used to being the one that just sits pretty, doesn't really get involved in much, you like staying in the background, the shadows, you don't like putting yourself out there, that's going to change. There's something in you that all the pain and all the shit you've gone through, you're just going to develop a new hobby. You're just going to develop some self-esteem. You're going to do a lot of healing and love yourself and develop the confidence. And it's going to force you to embody this emperor. Even if you're a woman, you're going to embody this masculine energy that's going to help you be an influencer, well respected. People are going to look up to you. People are going to respect you. And all the people who treat you like shit, they're going to be quaking. They're going to be shaking in their boots. You know, and that doesn't mean you're going to be like full masculine, but You're gonna have a duality to yourself where you can have masculine and feminine traits. You switch it on and off whenever you want. Whenever you're in making money, that you're in the masculine energy, but whenever you're, taken out on a date, or you meet the love of your life, to step into your feminine energy. You can switch it up, but there's just something career related. What you're going through is it's actually pushing you towards success and independence and leadership and respect, control, dominance, power, but not in a greedy way, in a very healthy, fair, balanced way. And you may feel like, what the fuck? I'm shy. I don't put myself out there. I don't even know what to do with my life. I'm just a mess. But you're being guided slowly but surely. But I must warn you, it doesn't come pretty. Like, the guidance from spirit sent by God himself doesn't come pretty. It's not like rainbows and sunshines and, oh, I had a dream and I wanted to do this. Sometimes it comes through pain through relationships, pain through family, betrayal. It kind of forces you to isolate yourself when you go through the dark night of the soul and you change. There's something that switches in you. Call it trauma if you want, but there's something that changes in you that kind of emboldens you to want better for yourself, and you find your hobbies, you find who you are, you find your purpose, right? It's way too in depth to get into this reading because it's 11 minutes and I've just been talking about 2 cards. But you're meant for a different path. You may think, I'm meant to live a normal life. And trust me, I can relate to this because it's like with me, I'm by normal profession, I'm a teacher. And I thought that was the only thing I wanted to do in life. But then I realized I'm so multifaceted that I have multiple talents. Why not dabble in every single one of them? And don't abandon anything that is ordained for me just because it's considered weird. I used to be so shy to tell people I do tarot because people think it's from the devil. People think there's, evil spirits, but that's people's perception and their lack of education on something, No one wants to take the time to know. So for you guys, you may feel like, hey, I want to be this, or I'll use my best friend's example. I want to be a midwife, but then you may not be destined for that. You may be destined for something much greater, hence why it may not be working out, And if you're watching, hey Sue. But anyways, I digress. We also have marriage and maybe. So I'm picking up on the energy of you guys who feel like you doubt sometimes. Sometimes you feel like, I don't know if I'll get married. I don't know if I'll find the one. I don't know if love is for me because you're so traumatized, because you're so scared. I mean, who can blame you? Look at how crappy the world is today. It's filled with a lot of liars, a lot of narcissists, a lot of sociopaths, a lot of immature people. It's like you are so pure and your heart is so big. It's like you want true love. You want the real deal. But you're surrounded with idiots on earth. And you're like, maybe I'm not supposed to get married because you guys love yourselves. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm just going to get married so that I'm not lonely. You're the type that, like, if I'm going to get married, I have to be happy with my marriage. And if I can't be happy with my marriage, then maybe I'm not going to get married. So it has you guys wondering sometimes if marriage is for you, if it really is going to happen for you. Like, you're stuck in between this feeling of like, I want to get married, but I'm so scared. There's so many dodgy people in this planet. I don't know. And I can resonate with that. Trust me. I understand how you guys feel. But your doubt in marriage, I'm about to confirm for you that you're going to get married one day. Don't ever think, no, I don't think I'm going to get married. Oh, people are scary. No, it's not for me. It's not in the cards. You're going to get married and you're going to marry the right person. That's what Spirit wants to let you guys know. You're going to marry the correct person. You're going to have a marriage that is enviable. But don't be shoving it in people's faces. Don't be posting every little thing you guys do, because evil eyes and monitoring spirits. Try and keep your love life private, but it's protected. You're going to be married, so don't even worry. And sometimes you have an urge. Like, I see 222, I see 1122, I see lots of love signs. I hear lots of love feelings. And sometimes I randomly try on my wedding dresses because, I got engaged once, right? So I bought a wedding dress. So sometimes I wear these things and sometimes I feel like, yeah, why do I feel the urge to save? Why do I feel the urge to learn this new recipe to cook for my imaginary husband? Why do I feel the urge? Even if I don't even want to get married, or I'm not even interested in anyone or talking to anyone. So I feel like that's Spirit's way of letting you know, your subconscious is aware that you're going to get married and is preparing itself for marriage. So you guys, if you ever doubted whether you will be married, you will be married in this lifetime. So don't worry. You're manifesting true love because we have I love you. I feel like you guys have been so focused on your own self-love and You've had to deal with a lot of trauma, a lot of healing, a lot of, in and out, dark thoughts here and there. You've been protecting yourself, but it's like a part of you feels like, I don't know if I should get married because everyone scares me. I don't trust anyone enough. I don't feel safe enough. But the other part of you is like healed. It's like, okay, well, there must be good people in this world because I exist. So I know there's someone out there for me. And I just need to be wise enough to take my experience so I can spot red flags easily and take my time so that I can marry the right person and can be happy with the right person. I'm not responsible for what other people do, but all I can do is make sure that I'm good at choosing people based upon my experience and what I've learned from it. And I've worked on myself and I trust, So yeah, you're manifesting love. I love you. You're manifesting someone who's really going to be head over heels in love with you. They're going to accept you for who you are, no matter what you come with, no matter what baggage it may be. And at the bottom of deck, we have twin flame. This person's going to be your equal. You're going to look at this person, you think they were handcrafted by God himself for you. This person is not only going to be very beautiful inside and out, this person is going to be very empathetic, very stable, abundant. They're basically going to be a version of you. You're gonna be with someone who reminds you of yourself. And if you love yourself, that's a win, because you're gonna be very happy with that outcome. So if you ever think, oh my God, like I just don't think it's in the cards for me, you are completely wrong. So what I'm getting is career path. You're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be doing something that involves putting yourself out there, speaking up. Even activism, even if it's not a career, like activism. I have a degree in sociology, that's all about the world around us and activism and human behavior, society as a whole. So what's going on in the collective? That's what Spirit wants you to know, that you're supposed to be doing that to make a lot of money. And that's why your path towards other pursuits and career may be slow or not working out for you. But love is definitely coming. You're going to get married and you're going to manifest the love of your life. That's what Spirit wants you to know. So what's going on in the collective? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords. I actually made a song called Queen of Swords. Check it out. It's coming out on the 8th of August on Awkward Confidence channel. Please check it out. I have to promote myself. But yeah, I made a song called Queen of Swords because I'm a Gemini, Libra, Moon. I act just like a Queen of Swords. Page of Swords, the Sun, Four of Pentacles, the World card, and the Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Can you clarify the Sun card, please, under this Ace of Swords? Okay, so what I'm getting here is you are seeking the truth in everything. You are very cutthroat. You are operating, when it comes to dating or getting to know people or just life in general, even career, you are operating from logic. You're not somebody who is letting their emotions get swept away. So even when people approach you, like, come on, like, collective, you're popping. You're sexy. You're handsome. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. So you're going to attract a lot of people. You just have that aura about you that just makes everybody want to be around you, right? So it forces you to have to be very strict and very logical about cutting people off. Anything that doesn't give you true happiness or is very immature, you're willing to cut it off because you care about your mental health more than anything. And I feel like people respect this about you, but they also feel very intimidated by you. You have a lot of admirers, and I feel like they admire your ability to be strict, smart, logical, but also fun-loving, vibrant, positive. You have a very powerful mentality, collective. I feel like with this Queen of Swords energy is you have your guard up. And the thing is, people may look at you and be like, oh, why'd you have your guard up? I'm not trying to hurt you. Or why'd you have your guard up? You need to let it down. You just respect your boundaries, and people are not used to that. We live in a society where people let their guard down too easy and then we get hurt. It's actually in the minority of people that actually have boundaries, that actually say, hey, listen, nothing against you, but if you're crossing my boundaries, you're going to get left, okay? Because there's some things that I can't accept, and this is not one of them, right? Or this is one of them. I feel like anyone who you just don't feel safe with or you don't particularly trust, you're not allowing them through. You're not going to give them access to your heart. Hence why it's the Queen of Swords. I can't wait for my song to come out because it resonates with this, right? The Queen of Swords is a woman who's very intellectual, very spiritual, very loving deep down. She needs love and she does want love, but she pushes it away. She's been hurt. She's been a little bit scorned. That's why she's more logical, you know. But she is fair though. She's not unfair. Like she would make the right decisions. But she's just logical because of everything she's had to go through, because if she allowed her emotions to take over, it would put her in a very unfavorable place. So you guys are very wise. You're not allowing anyone access to you unless they are serious, unless you feel safe with them, unless they are your equal. And that's why you're attracting true love. There's a thing that I shared on Instagram called I don't know how to pronounce it. I can't remember what it was. It starts with a P. It's the pi something effect, where it doesn't matter what you look like as a woman. It doesn't matter if you feel insecure about the way you look. It doesn't matter if you don't have the biggest ass, the biggest tits, the smallest waist, the longest hair, the plumpiest lips, whatever it may be, whatever the beauty standard is, because we live in different countries here, so that varies. But it doesn't matter what you look like. You can get your dream person and you can be treated with the utmost respect, worshipped even by people, simply by loving yourself and not accepting anyone else who's not willing to respect you. Like if someone is disrespectful towards you, you have no problems cutting them off. You know, you don't really care. You have thick skin. You're like, oh, okay, you're wasting my time. Bye. But then the people who then come towards you, they sense that aura and they want to come to you correct and they will respect you. And that's nothing to do with people's looks. People say, oh, there's pretty privilege. Oh, some people are pretty, they get pretty privilege. Yes, pretty privilege is real, but they're not getting everything they want just because of how they look. These people who have pretty privilege, they also have high self-esteem. They also know that they are worthy and deserving of good things. And they know, and they use their looks to get ahead, but it's because they're not going to accept less. Do you see what I'm saying? So no, regardless of what you look like, if you set a standard for yourself and someone can't meet those standards, you have no problem turning away. But then the people who can meet those standards are going to come their way. Even people who can't meet them, they're going to try and work their way up to meet them for you. Right? So you guys have high standards and you're not letting your guard down for anyone. People may think, oh, you know, you're so hard to get to know. But the truth is, what they don't realize, the truth is, you're not hard to get to know. They're just not for you. Because the person that is for you, you're going to feel safe with them. You're going to step into your feminine energy. You're going to allow them into your heart space. But until then, you're going to be no to everyone because you can't be for everyone, right? People have no choice but to adore you and that's it. You know? So the people that can't penetrate to your heart, they're just not for you. So in actuality, God is actually protecting you. Okay, we have the World card and the Page of Swords. I want to clarify this. Can you clarify the World card and the Page of Swords? Okay, something came through. Okay, Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, I feel like you're studying people. It's like people either need to... Oh, you're making someone nervous. Someone wants to come forward to tell you something. Oh my God. I feel like you have a stalker. You have someone who's stalking you, trying to learn you. And they made their mind up about you because they've been trying to learn you. But I also feel like with you, you don't mind cutting people off if they're indecisive. But you have someone who isn't indecisive. They were in the past and now they know what they want. And they want to talk to you, but something's stopping them from coming forward. And I think it's your high boundaries. They're scared of rejection. There's going to be an opportunity for you to be in a really happy relationship that leads to a marriage because of these high standards. You are protecting yourself from bullshit. And that's what's leading towards new love. So I want to clarify this Page of Swords even more. Clarify Page of Swords. Someone wants to clear the air as well. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Star card. Somebody wants to heal a situation because someone is going back and forth with their mind if they should come towards you. They're very nervous. Someone wants to start off slow, maybe work on something, collab, or maybe become friends first. But you're kind of like, meh, if it ruins your mental health, I don't want it. Anyone from the past, I don't want it. If you're not on my league, I don't want it. Yeah, I feel like you're becoming admired. Here's a side note. Don't take anyone back from the past. Don't take anyone back from the past. They haven't changed. They're just going to come off a different way, but they haven't changed. Because I'm sensing returning energy. What else is going on in the collective's life? What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? I'm hearing in my mind singing in the shower. So you got someone singing in the shower. Someone is really thinking about you. And this person could be a male. They could masturbate about you. Random fact. Yeah. I'm hearing singing in the shower. We have the 5 of Swords and the Death card and the Emperor. 10 of Swords, Hanged Man, 8 of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil card and the 9 of Swords. Somebody did you wrong in the past. Oh, there's another card underneath. 10 of Pentacles. I think someone knows or people know that you're destined for greatness. So they want to be in association with you. Someone betrayed the fuck out of you. Someone betrayed the fuck out of you. And now they want to be associated with you. You had to go through so much pain and you had to pick yourself up when nobody else was there for you. You had to change your thought process. You had to seek enlightenment. You had to build yourself back up and transform yourself. And now you're like slowly becoming this emperor, but it's kind of like you don't really trust people anymore. So now when someone does come, you're always in your head about it because everyone can sense that you're going somewhere and people from the past want a piece of that. And don't let anyone new distract you. Like, it's okay to accept new love if you feel safe with this person. But some people can sense you're going somewhere and they just want to be in association with you. So be careful of that. I feel like one person who will fall in love with you is going to be so genuine, but they're going to match your energy. I'm being advised to tell you, stay away from the people that have fucked up lives. So someone who's going through bad karma, bad shit, yeah, that person is not good for you. That's not the person for you. If your life is fine and stable, you're just waiting for your ships to come in, and then someone from the past or someone comes into your life and they have like a thread of problems, yeah, like stay away from that person. It kind of reminds me of my ex who was a knock, one of my exes. And I used to be so empathetic, like, oh, what problems do you have? Let me help you out. Talk to me about your problems so I can give you advice. I want to be there for you. I want to comfort you. Now I learned in life, they had all these issues that they caused themselves. They go around doing evil things to people, including me. And then karma catches up to them. That's why they can't disclose. Because I'm thinking, how could your life possibly be difficult? You have a job, you have a house, you have a car, you have a beautiful woman like me loving you, you have beautiful children. What could you possibly be stressed out about? Or what could you possibly be hating your life about? I'm so confused. But then it's because of all the karma they've accumulated that's coming back to them. Flashbacks and shit. Or just dreading shit. Yeah, stay away from certain people like that. You're destined for greatness, though. Spirit, are there any full moon messages that you have for the collective? Any full moon and Aquarius messages that they must know? Any full moon messages? We have, okay, again, 10 of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. The King of Cups. The 5 of... What's this? 5 of Pentacles, the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Can I clarify the 5 of Pentacles? Ooh, okay. There's one energy who wants to come in, a new person who wants to come in. Anyone from the past that left you feeling like stabbed in the back, this person wants to also come in, but they can fuck off, right? Don't allow this person back in. Things ended for a reason. Let the past stay in the past, right? But there is somebody who matches your energy, who is very genuine. We have the King and the Queen, divine counterpart, soulmate energy, empathetic, leaders, Okay. The King of Cups sticks to his duties as a king, knows his role, is very compassionate, is very fair. Okay. Queen of Cups, very in touch with her emotions, but she leads more of a maternal instinct. Okay, very intuitive. They go hand in hand. So a match is on the way for you. Ace of Cups. This is someone you don't know. But someone from your past may be trying to wiggle in who was a Knight of Wands. Don't let them back in. But someone new is coming for you. But what I sense is there is someone who's meant for you. There's someone who's not meant for you from the past, who's a player. And there's another person who has a crush on you, but they're just not on your level. Okay? Because we have this Page of Pentacles underneath the Ace of Cups. So this person could also be new, but they have a crush on you, but they don't feel like they earn enough to be on your level. So they're going to try and come back with the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And they're going to try and work their way up. A Knight of Pentacles and then Nine of Pentacles into the 10 of Cups, or to the Two of Cups. Okay, I'm going to stop pulling cards, but you get the point. The storyline I'm getting here is ignore the player. Someone out there is destined for you. And I'm trying to figure out if this King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles are the same person. Because there's someone who's a Page of Pentacles who really adores you, really looks up to you, and they really want to be on your level. So they're going to walk away from you now to focus on their abundance and become successful and independent on their own. Then they're going to come back and propose for you, propose a marriage, right? Because they think you deserve the best because they see you as the lovers. They see you as the love of their life. So they're trying to work on themselves because right now they're not on your level. They want to work on themselves financially so they can be on your level. And I'm trying to work. This person is like a soulmate. And I'm trying to figure out if this Page of Pentacles is the same as the King of Cups. Because the King of Cups is going to be your equal. And you're only going to marry your equal. I'm trying to figure out if this King of Cups is already established and it's just a matter of you guys meeting, or if this is basically the Page of Pentacles, they come back as the King of Cups. So right now it's just like, I'm a student, I'm learning, I don't have much, but I'm willing to work hard to be on your level because they're motivated by how beautiful you are. And they come back and they get to know you and they realize, oh, you're actually very intuitive, just like me. Wow, I'm actually very empathetic. Oops. I'm actually very empathetic, just like you. I'm actually like very loving, just like you. I'm ready to love. So right now, they may be motivated by your beauty, but they're going to fall in love with your heart and match you. So this is a new love. This is someone you don't know. They're coming for marriage. This person already has their mind set on you. You may not know who this is because this person doesn't talk to you. I'm getting this person does not even speak to you. They just admire you from a distance. They may not even make it obvious that they like you or they want you in that way. And if that hasn't come to fruition, it will. This person really is serious about you. Is there anything else? Any other messages the collective needs to know? For full moon in Aquarius. Any other message? Okay. We have the crown chakra. Okay, pay attention to your dreams. Practice gratitude because it's going to bring in more manifestation. You're actually bringing in a soulmate. Okay. Okay. We have death endings. Okay. We have insecurity in reverse. Yeah, so just be grateful for all that you have. You don't have any insecurities. And we have fear in reverse. So some of you could have been so scared to fall in love with a soulmate, but this fear is reversed. So now you're coming out of that fear. And even insecurity is in reverse. So you're coming out of that insecurity. Okay? But at the bottom of the deck, we have money. So you guys are more focused on your abundance, or you're meant to be focused on your abundance. Wow, okay. Let's get you some advice cards. This is so juicy because it's like, I know, like, I'm like one of those people, I'm a very blunt reader, right? Some readers be telling you the most sweetest stories and you're like, when is this going to come in? And it takes a while. But it all depends on how well you're working on yourself. Okay, decide the outcome, clear the fog, turn on the light, and call your spirit home. So turn on the light is all about change. This is your mindset. If you've been feeling, oh, things have not been working out for me, maybe I'm not where I want to be, you know, I really want to work on this, but it's so hard. Sometimes I get defeated by my own negative thoughts. You're being encouraged to remain positive. in order to bring about different change. So you're in the mindset to want to work on your life. Like I was saying earlier, subliminals and frequency sounds is not all about meditation and just being I'm going to get a fat ass, I'm gonna become so rich and famous. Like, no, you gotta put the work in. It just kind of puts your mindset and shifts to that mindset for you to actually feel inclined to work on it, right? With the clear the fog, I feel like anything that doesn't make sense to you, you're gonna get clarity, or you need to get clarity on it. You need to search for the answers. Decide the outcome is, yeah, I feel like these two go hand in hand. If there are decisions you have to make in your life, whether it be career, love, life planning in general, you got to clear the fog first, because this is about your stability and learning from it, you know, because it's a big decision to make. So I would recommend talking to God about it. We do have Call Your Spirit Home. So you guys, I don't know if you guys believe in talking to your angels, your spirit team, your ancestors, but I believe God is very powerful and he sends certain beings to help and assist humans. And I feel like talking to these people or these beings is really going to help you, because you don't always get the answer clearly. It's not like, oh, suddenly your angel is going to WhatsApp you the answers, but they'll show you signs and synchronicities and you'll be guided to make the right decisions, or you may have a dream about it, or there'll be a sign somewhere. It will make sense to you because God will show you the signs, but in a way that it's not scary, you know? Let's see if there's any more advice cards. Any full moon in Aquarius advice for my people watching this in their life? You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. I feel like some of you may have struggled with validation in your past, thinking, oh, I just want to fit in, I just want to blend in, or I just want to be accepted, I just want to be loved, and do I need to dress a certain way or look a certain way or be a certain way for people to accept me, for this person to love me, or whatever it may be? And you may have been that kid that just never fit in, or people just treated differently and people just always left you out, and you just sat there thinking, why me? Why? What makes me so different? Like, why am I being treated like this? I don't like the way I'm being treated. But I think as time goes on, you start to get to this point of like, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm weird. I'm not for everyone, and that's okay. Maybe I didn't fit in with this group because I'm not meant to fit in with that group. I'm meant to stand out. Maybe this relationship didn't work. I wasn't good enough for them. No, I wasn't. It's not that I wasn't good enough for them. The question was, were they good enough for me? I just was never meant to be with them because I needed better. You know, it's like your mindset is starting to shift. You're starting to realize that, yeah, you are weird and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's influencer energy, baby. It's like life path number 1. It's like, I get to be who I want and no one gets to tell me what to do. It's like, you're not meant to fit in with people. You're meant to stand out, okay? Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Some of you are stressing, drained, overworking, whatever it may be. Take some time. Take some time to sleep, rest, rejuvenate, meditate, whatever it may be. Some of you may be doing a lot of overthinking and you need to take some time. But just remember, you're not meant for everyone. You don't need people's validation. Fuck everyone. Most people who are successful today, like people like, for example, look at Bretman Rock. You know how he's weird? Like, he's just authentically himself. You don't get that level of admiration from the world by just blending in with everyone. He's very unique. He's very authentic, and that is why he's successful. And I feel like you guys are meant to follow in that same career path, right? Take care of yourself. We have Breath of the Cosmos, My Will to Thy Will, micromanaging the universe. If you want something, this is your life. Remember, we forget that this is our life. You have more control over it than anyone else. Okay? Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions beginning. Why am I picking up on the energy of a lot of you have been going through a lot of shit? Like, you guys have been like suffering on your ones. And you feel like, oh, is life gonna get better? I keep getting hit. Every single time. I keep getting hit. I keep getting hit. I pick myself back up. I keep getting hit. Spirit is letting you know this is all for your growth. You're meant to be evolving and changing. So if you're going through shit and you're still the same person, you're going to keep going through shit. There's something that needs to shift. And you're going to have it all. If you care so much about what people think about you, stop doing that. Stop caring about people's opinions because it doesn't cut you a check, right? Any advice you have for the collective for full moon and Aquarius? There's something better. So if you've been thinking like, oh, I really am in love with this guy or this girl, or this job is really meant for me, I'm meant to do it, and this pathway is meant for me, Spirit is saying there's something better. There is something better and you don't even realize it. In the near future, big happy changes. You are going to be extremely blessed and you're going to be extremely happy. So fuck you to anyone who made you feel any different. There's something better. Whatever you're chasing after now, stop, because you're meant to be redirected towards something better. Whether it be a better man, a better woman, a better job, a better way of life, a better belief. Within the next few weeks, I see you guys making that change. And good for you. Good for you. Okay? What advice do you have for the collective in love for the full moon in Aquarius? I'm hearing, tell me why ain't nothing but a heart. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. I butchered my voice. Someone really wants you. We have very soon. Decide what you want so it can come to you very soon. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher commitment. I feel like this is when the person comes in. I feel like the person hasn't come into your life yet, but when they do, oh, child, this person's going to be serious. Okay? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So maybe you may feel like this may not even be in a case of advice, but in a case of like, you may be going out with your friends a lot. Or your friend may be like, hey, do you want to go out? Let's go here. And then you may bump into them. Okay? And then that's when things, really kick off. But yeah. We have at the bottom of the deck, release your ex. Yeah, so if you've been dealing with a connection or someone from your past that is draining you, and you just know in your heart that person is not for you, Spirit is telling you, you need to let go. So fucking just let go. Respectfully though. Let's get some charms. Let them go, let them go. We have hip hop. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. We have this bluestone, which I don't know what that's about. Turn away and slam the door. We have a crown. I don't care what they're going to say. We have the tiger's eye. If the song rage on. Ooh, I caught onto something, but I dropped it. The home never bothered me anyway. Yeah, you have Saturn. So this is all about karma. Anyone who's done you wrong will get karma. You will be granted justice. And also, you are meant to be weird. You are not meant to be like anyone else on this earth. You're meant to stand out. So don't worry, you will stand out. And that's how it's meant to be. You're not supposed to fit in with people. People are not supposed to be treating you right because you're trying to force yourself to be like everyone else, but you're not supposed to be like everyone else, right? You are in this very calm Zen energy. Don't react to people, okay? Stay grounded. Stay calm, because it's really when you're calm and you're grounded, you will seek the answers. Spend time in silence sometimes. Go for walks. The answers will be revealed to you. We also have the tiger's eye. So this is all about confidence and bravery, okay? Go after your dreams. Go after your goals. Go after everything that you were so afraid of. Some people look at me, they're like, oh, Ish, you're so confident. How do you do that? I wasn't confident. I just forced myself to make very, very scary decisions. just for a little soul growth here and there. But you guys are destined to have a high position in life. That is why you wanting something small is an insult to what your birthright is. You're actually entitled to a lot, but you're selling yourself short because you're in so much doubt. You don't want to believe that you deserve good things. But get ready for that princess treatment. Okay, and we have hip hop. So this is a side note for some of you who have come from the hood. You're making it out of the hood. Others of you may like to dance. I love to dance. So you're being encouraged to keep doing that. You can monetize things from that. Get out, get active, and be on your P's and Q's, but have fun. Okay, that's all I got. If that resonates, cool. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, but I will be back with another reading.